What is up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here. Hey, I hope you guys are having a good day. It is Tuesday for you. Today we have our solar helmet on. You can't see it, but I assure you it is there. And we're going to be doing some stuff and things with some solars today and just talking about general stuff and thinginess. But yeah, so I made a couple little bitty changes around the base, and I don't think I ever talked about this. I was having problems with this tree farm stalling out, and so I had said, and I think I did say in the video, I added one harvester and that would stop it from happening, but all that stopped it. It stopped it stalling out on the first 2 blocks. And so then I said, well, fine, then if you're going to be like that, I'm just going to build 5. So there's 5, wait, 6, I said. So 6 harvesters now, and yes, I could pipe it as opposed to having all these Tesseracts, but I just had extra, and it looks cool. So we're piping the sludge out of there down into the sludge boiler. But yeah, so we got those up and running. And then the other thing is I was having a little bit of a problem, is that these e-furnaces just weren't keeping up. You can see, oh, look at them, the lovely building of the things is happening, but they weren't getting enough power. And I thought about a couple of different things, and the way we have the power system set up now, I was talking to Hypno about it too, and I was saying, you know, there's kind of no true EV in Unleashed, and you can use the energy bridge to create EV with, but you need a huge amount of power on the backbone on the sending side, which I just don't really have. So to combat that, I added 10 MFSUs. So now, and you can see that, yeah, we're using some power and some is going into the system, but there's 10 MFSUs back here now, and you can't really see how they're wired in, but they're just wired in a couple different spots, and it seems to really be making a difference. It seems to be making a really big difference in how this works. So if we were to take some meat, I accidentally left my... Oh, I gotta go down there and show you that too. But I accidentally left on the packer, which has got a new name and does more things now. So if we were to take this guy right here, we used to be able to process, I would say, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. It was 6 or 10 stacks. So now if we can take a look here, you can see that the system's just receiving a lot more power than it was before. And it still isn't, you know, infallible. Like I can still run it out of power, but it's much harder to run it out of power. It takes a significant amount of time. So if I needed to process 30 stacks, as you can see, that is now a possibility. So we got plenty of power going in there. And then the system over here, I was having a little bit of an issue with. And what was going on was just the left MFSU was having power drawn out of it. As you can see here, it's charging up now. And these 2 MFSUs weren't. And this entire right side bank of geotherms wasn't even turning on. And so what I did is, instead of powering it, drawing the power into the MFSUs and then out, I just hardwired it directly into the system, so to try to give it a little bit of a boost, and that worked. It really did. I had some other issues when I hooked up these 10 MFSUs. It was drawing power away from the ME system, and so I had an MFSU in the ME system. I added a second one here, so that I have a significant amount of storage of power in case there's any sort of a problem. But yeah, a lot of that is new stuff and things. But what that really means is that even though this looks cool, and I really like the look of it, it's not enough power anymore. We're gonna need to do something different. So we're gonna be forced to get into something. And a lot of the guys have been moving over to biofuel. It really looks like a more efficient way to do things. I might get into steam as well because I really like it. So we're definitely gonna be making some changes there. But also did some stuff over here at the meat shower. So a couple of people had said, man, I can't believe you're not dropping meat ingots. And so that's been fixed. Whoa. Are you turning on? Let me go ahead and turn my coin to suck off. I think we're getting some significant tick lag here. But as you can see, now we have meat ingots falling. Wow, something's going on. So the meat ingots are falling now. And if I turn this on also on the top here, I added, oh, I gotta get some more meat there. I added some glowstone illuminators and just hooked them up to the same signals as what was coming from down bottom, from the randomizer. And so we're getting kind of a little random thing there. I gotta add another meat block in there. So let's go ahead and we'll get in here real quick, turn this off, and we'll chuck this meat back into the system here. So underneath, I also made a couple of different changes, and one of them was, it was really kind of silly for me to be using a piston system in here, so all I did is end up using a redstone repeater lock instead. So the T flip-flop now powers this repeater, which locks this guy and turns the randomizer, stops the randomizer from happening. And so when it turns off, the randomizer turns on and the signal can go through down into here. And in the video also, I didn't have these set for different times. So it wasn't randomizing the signal in any way, shape, or form at all. It was sending 4 of the exact same signals at the same time. This way, it's a little bit more random. So when the signal comes down, it has to wait a little bit before it goes to each of the different color groups. So yeah, and then over here, you can see I have the cooked meat ingots, and we have them set for 5,000. And we just drew a little bit more through, so it's a little bit over, but you know, everything here is working good. And I think we really can call the meat shower complete now. It's pretty much buttoned up. I got the redstone controls the way I like it. I need to get a block of meat in here. In fact, I think we can find a crafting table, and we'll just grab a piece of meat. I'll have to pay Biffa back a surcharge for a rental fee on his crafting table. Bam! Buttoned up. So totally cool and totally buttoned up. We're good to go on the meat shower. So back at the under.18, I changed a couple things up. So this was called Beater 1, and just because it was too funny of a name and a bunch of you guys suggested it, we're going to call it the Meat Beater 1. And then this is now the Double Packer. So now I have replaced the chest, which was really a bad choice, with ME interfaces, and I've added a second tier of packers in the back here. And then I added a crafting monitor up here. Whoa, am I losing? Oh, it's just a glitch. Wait, am I losing power down here? What is happening? Oh yeah, we're having a problem. Oh, Houston, there's a big problem. What is happening? Oh, okay, so check it out. This is what's going on. This is going to cause major lag, but right here, this thing's out of power. So we're going to have to... And this causes huge lag on the server. So just to be safe, real quick, you can see maybe... you can see the tick lag, or you can see maybe the frame rate lag there. And the instant I disconnected, everything powers back on. So, yeah, we're going to have to... let these guys charge up all the way, I think, before we start moving on. That, for some reason, that powering the ME system on and off initializes something in the system, which really, really lags the server. And that, again, it just means that we just don't have enough power. It's not working out. And today, I don't know, there might be something we can do straight away to go ahead and increase the power input into the system. I don't have a lot of MFSUs in order to do that, but I may just do a quick fix. Let me take a look at this. And this is why solar power is amazing. So I've added 10 Ultimate Hybrids that just happen to have some built in the system, and I went ahead and started building 20 more just so I can have some on hand. And just wire these guys in a pretty ugly fashion, straight down in, like that. Beautiful wiring job. But now if you can take a look over here, I have everything hooked back up and we're actually generating power. So straight away, really, in case you were just kind of wondering what was going on or maybe something wasn't right, and really what it is that we're just not generating enough power. That's exactly what is happening. So yeah, we're gonna have to change the power system, but that's not what the video today is about. So we're not here to change the power system. All right, I just want to check on the stuff. All right, everything's going good, so we should be good to go. Oh, wait, OCD. Wait, what? Oh, wrong side. And, better. All right, so down in the under.18, we got the DP, the double packer, and we have 123,000 raw meat ingots. Accidentally, this was supposed to stop at about 10,000, and I accidentally had set all the level emitters inside here, except for the ones on the bottom 4. I had just left them on. So, and I did that overnight. And yeah, so that's the thing. Also, I got this fixed up, and I wanted to tell you what it was. It was Hypno that actually ended up doing this for me, and he's got a computer over here. I tried. A lot of you guys left some great suggestions about the pipe back here. I believe it's bugged. From what I understand, it's not going to work. It doesn't matter what pipe I used. It didn't matter what gate I tried. Nothing worked correctly. So now the computer's got it working, and it's going and totally fine. Good to go. So thanks very much to Hypno for that. And what I'm going to end up doing is copying this and using it over here in the future. We're not going to do that today, though. So the Meat Beater one is good. The double packer's online. But today what I thought we would play with are the laser drill and laser pre-chargers. A lot of you guys have been talking about me getting these things built. So let's go ahead and craft, what is this? The laser drill, begin, laser pre-chargers, 4 of these. Let's see if we got everything that we need to get these going. It looks like it may just be a little bit lagged because of the fact that it's building the hybrid solars as well. And I think I know, I can't, there we go. Yeah, pink slime balls. I thought we were going to run out of that. So let's grab a couple buckets. 11, yeah, sounds good. Head down to the under.18 and let's go ahead and have a little fun with pink slimes. Let's get all these guys going. What am I doing? This will work better. Get some pink slime action. Wait, get out of the way, guys. I know. No, it's okay. Hold on. Hold on. Worship me. Alright, so all of my little minion-y pink slimes are here to be worshipped by me. Or opposite, are here to worship me. And as any good deity is, I'm going to smite them. As any good deity would, I'm going to smite them all. And receive 39 pink slime balls. So yeah, that worked out. And I got some minium as well. Pop, put buckets back. We're good to go there. So, alright. Power's online. We got our stuff and things going. Let me see. Did we get those two? Alright, yep. These guys are built. Laser pre-chargers and the laser drill. Now, we are going to have to build a spot for these, and I think we're going to do it over in this area right here. So the first thing that we got to do to get these guys online is we have to dig a hole down to bedrock. Now, thankfully, I have... Oh, I got to make sure I'm out far enough that I'm not going to accidentally hit the glowstone wall back there. Let me see where that is. All right, no. So I want to make sure I'm even Steven with everything, because I want to get this kind of right in the middle. So let's go ahead and head up. Did I say even Steven? That was not cool. All right, let's head down right here. Just naturally sink. So cool and quiet. All right, I'm gonna dig this hole down to bedrock, and we're gonna wait for those ultimate hybrids to build because we're gonna need them. And just wanna make sure, this doesn't look even. Yeah, I'll do the maths. I'll use some F3s too just to make sure everything's looking good, and make a little bit of progress and come back. Alright, so I think we got everything that we need, and one of the things you're going to need with the laser drill is a clear path down to bedrock. At least that's what I hear. Makes sense. So I got this little thingy doodler built up, and then I built another one up here. This is where we're going to place the drill itself. So let's take our laser drill and get a backstop. BAM! So straight away it doesn't have any power, but it does emit this laser beam which lights you on fire. I'm on fire. So this is pretty great. But yeah, it does light you on fire. And then the next thing that you got to do is you got to get yourself these 4 pre-chargers set up. Now I'm not sure how to face these guys, but I'm thinking, yeah, it looks good. One of them, one of them, one of them, and one of them. Now I'm not sure how much power these guys need, but we're gonna provide them with a boatload just to see what happens, because I think it'll be super fun. So yeah, I think we're gonna give them 5 ultimate hybrids per side. Now let's go ahead and just hook this guy up right here and see kind of what that does. I'm interested to see. So energy 1600 MJs. So this thing's already going. Like, stuff is happening. Is it gonna? It looks like it's accepting the power. Like, and instantly using it. So, oh, and we got a thing. We got lead ore. Amazing. All right, so what we really got to do is let's go ahead and take this guy out. And we got to get the system that we're going to use to transport this stuff back set up. So we're going to get that guy there, an ME interface, and we're going to top that with an ME chest. And we're going to stick a 64K storage drive in there. And how are we going to do this? We're going to stick... Gotta figure something out here. So we're going to the ME chest. I need an ME controller. So let's build an ME controller real fast. Alright, so we got our ME controller, and then we're actually going to need... Oh, I have extra ultimate hybrids. Alright, sweet. So let's head back over. And we should be able to stick... I would love to make this all in one pillar, but I don't think that's going to happen. We might be able to get something. No, it's not going to happen. Alright, so then our ME controller on top of that here. Ooh, come back up. And then we should be able to stick an ultimate hybrid right on top and power it. Now, hopefully, yeah, this thing's going to have huge amounts of power. But just in case, let's get an MFSU crafting. Actually, let's get 10 MFSUs crafting just because I always seem to be running out of them. But for now, this all is working correctly. So now I got to get an export bus and a tesseract on. So we should just be able to go like so. And then, yeah, since that all is hooked to the system, we can get our item tesseract right here, wrench this like this, and then nope, that's not going to work. We got to pump every single item that comes into the system out. All of them. So that isn't actually going to help me. I wonder what we can do. Why use a sledgehammer when you could use a precision sledgehammer? Why use a sledgehammer to fix your problem when you can use a precision sledgehammer? That's what this is. Basically a super powerful way, an elegant way to fix it. So we're going to use the quantum link chamber. So we had another set of quantum singularities, the 18.1s, and I set up another of the quantum field rings over here on this side and put the 18.1 in there. So now we have a quantum field ring on this side and a quantum field ring on this side. And then over here underneath you can see right there, there's just energy tesseract feeding BCs in. And all that's doing is linking up into this area over here where we have our laser drill set up, and I'm pretty confident this is going to work. Let's go ahead and hook up one of these guys, and then you can see that the top of this turns red. I'm assuming this is my first time it indicates that it's working. So we're producing, and we have our coin of suck on, so if this ore doesn't go in, it should pop out. And bam! So we can't really see that it's going in, but I'm confident it's going in. So what happens if we hook all these guys up? How fast is this going to work? I'm interested to see how quickly we're generating ores with this. So it seems like it goes pretty good, and it also seems like we're maxed out. So with this amount of power, there can't be, this is as good as it gets. It doesn't get any better. We're feeding it looks like 100,000 MJ, 250,000 EU. Is it per tick? Or per operation? I don't really know, but I think it feels like that's it. It doesn't go any faster, so it's because it says like 250,000 out of 250,000. So I'm wondering, actually, well, I guess we can just leave it like this. So this way we know it's going to have plenty of power. I was going to say we could start removing some of these, and actually, why don't we just try it, just for gigs? Thanks. Why don't we take these down? What if we take these down to 3 per side? I wonder if we'll still get the same amount of power. Let's try that and see what happens. We'll see if we're still pinned once we're down to 5 or 3 per side. All right. So we're still pinned at 3 per side. So I was thinking we would need a lot more, but it looks like this is going to be good to go at 3 per side. So that we could save on the ultimate hybrids. It's not really an expense problem. Like the 1.8 has the materials. We have the ability. We can create it. But, you know, why not just save on a couple ultimate hybrids because they do take a long time to make. So looks like we're good to go there. There's a couple other things we want to get into, and that is these laser focus. So let's go ahead and head back, and I'm going to take a look at some of these. Now the laser focus, what they do is they give you a higher chance of getting certain items. I'm not really sure exactly which ones I want to use, so I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to do a little bit of reading. I'll be right back. All right, so if you just Google like FTB laser focus, you should see the Tekkit wiki will come up, and it'll show you a list of all the different focus and what they do. So what do you got? White gives you nether quartz, which you're definitely going to want. Orange is iron with gold. Magenta is coal and nether coal. Light blue gives you diamond, which we're definitely going to want. Actually, I'll just tell you the ones we're going to focus on. I'm not going to go through them all, but lime is emerald, which we're definitely going to focus on. Blue is diamond, which we're definitely going to focus on. And that may be, oh, and nether quartz. We really don't need nether quartz. Honestly, we have a farm for that. So we might just focus on lime and light blue for diamond and emerald. And I'm not sure if they can stack or not. So I do know, well, let me start over here. I'm super low on emerald right now. So if we take a look, I used emerald and I made 2 of the lime focus already. And I'm pretty sure that these stack. So I hope they stack. So because I'm making a bunch of them. So let's get another lime focus in here because we are like almost completely out of emerald, and each one of these takes 4 emerald to make. So I think we're gonna go with 3 lime and 3 of the light blue so we can get diamonds out of this thing too. No, fail. So that's how you totally break the laser if that is what you wanted to do. If you were thinking about breaking yours, just as an example, that is how you break it. Let's go ahead and thankfully we get everything back. Stick this guy back on, put 3 of the emeralds in, and yeah, so we should be getting, it doesn't give you like, oh, look at that. It's not exactly, we're not exactly giving it completely the super highest amount of power possible. I wonder why that is. It looks like it's pinned. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. If I have a problem, you know what? Actually, at night, this thing's going to require more power. And having those extra ulti hybrids will be helpful in the PMs. So we're going to add those back on. Now, another thing that we got to do is put a dress on this pig. This thing's pretty ugly right now and just kind of floating here in space. And that's just not how we do it up here at the 1.8 Industries. So we're going to want to, well, no, we don't need my meat. I wish I could connect them with meat. That would be sweet. That rhymed. I'm like the Dr. Seuss of HermitCraft in regards to discussions concerning meat on this episode. All right, so did I get that last guy? I did. So, all right. So it makes sense to have the extra, just so that we're maxing. Yeah, something's up with that. It's glitched or something. But just so in the PM, when we run out of power, that we're able to power this, give this thing as much power as we possibly can when the sun is down. But so we got our focuses in there. That's looking like it's going good. Let's just check to see. Did we get any emerald yet? All right, so it's not quite that awesome. You can't just drop the focus in and expect to get stuff right away. But we do have to dress this guy up. So let me grab some abyssal stone. We'll grab one of those, grab some of these, some of those, one of them, and let's get some clear glass. Blear glass, that'd be cool. All right, so that should be good. And I'm gonna go ahead and start working on making this thing look pretty. Wow, that's no moon. It's a laser drill. I love how it lights up the water down here and down there. I think that's really cool. I think it looks really neat. So I just did a little thing with it. I have my night visions turned off, so if I have night vision off, it looks a little bit cooler. But I just wanted to kind of keep it minimalistic, nothing super massive or anything like that. So made a little thing. Everything's working good. And yeah, so the cool thing about this is now I really haven't been running any quarries for a little while because I kind of just had a bunch of stuff. But now I pretty much don't have to run a quarry ever. Like, this is it. So there you can see we got an emerald ore. So sweet. So now I don't have emerald automatically processing in my system, and I can actually take it, especially now, right now when I don't have a lot, and use fortune on it. And so that way I can get the other foci that I want to put in here. So let's really quickly, before we finish anything up, we want the light blue focus for diamonds. And so let's go ahead and, I didn't get this in the system yet. Bam, we need that. Oh wait, bam, bam, we're gonna need you. Oh, I'm out of blanks. I just happen to have a few. Yes, I know I can automate it. So I saw Hypno's video on that, and I thought that was pretty rad. So all right, we're gonna do this guy, and we need these guys, and then I don't believe we have ceramic dye of that color either. And let's see if we add all these guys into the system, can we get them? Do we have all the things that we need? Let's take a look here and see if it's making. So it needs light blue dye. So if I remember correctly, light blue dye we can make from, oh, we can just add this right in here. We should have lapis and bone meal. Bam, bam, bam. Are you making it the focus? Are you becoming one? How's it going up there? I don't want to have to type focus in again, so I'd love it. Thank you. All right, so now we can come over and just for gigs, we can add our diamond focus in here. And bam, and we'll add 2 more of those guys. I'm going to double check and see if they stack. If you guys know if they stack or not, you can leave a comment in this comment section in the down there and tell me what you think. But yeah, tell me what you think about the build. If you like the episode, please don't forget to hit the like button and help me out. You feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. Make sure you don't spam it on Reddit. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day.